Before you scroll, I want you to stop for just a moment and really listen. You feel unseen, forgotten, as if your prayers drift into a silent room, echoes swallowed by emptiness. You've waited and waited. Maybe the world keeps turning without a whisper of your name. Maybe the people you counted on have grown distant, caught up in their own storms. The ache of loneliness isn't just quiet. It feels like it's drowning out every light in your heart. I get it. There's this ache that refuses to soften, a whisper that haunts your quiet moments. Does anyone even remember me? It reminds me of Hagar, a woman whose story often gets overlooked, lost in the margins of big biblical names. She fled into the wilderness, pregnant and desperate, with nowhere safe to go. The sun beat down, her water ran low, and in that vast, lonely desert, she was convinced she was invisible to God. But then an angel called her by name. Hagar, servant of Sarai. Do not be afraid, God has heard the voice of the boy. God didn't just see her, He named her. He remembered her in the exact moment she thought she'd been erased. That's the thing about God. He's not distant from your loneliness. He's the one who notices you when you feel invisible to the whole world. You're sitting there, maybe tired of waiting for a breakthrough or a breakthrough of belonging. Maybe you think your story is one of quiet abandonment, but what if your waiting is not forgotten? Psalm 102 says, He has not hidden His face from you, but has listened to your cry for help. You hear that? Your cries haven't bounced off an empty hall. Someone powerful is leaning in, carrying your pain. Feel that tug in your chest. It's not just a wish or a hope. It's a promise echoing through time, like a warm hand reaching into the cold of your loneliness, whispering, I see you. You might be carrying scars from people who turned away. Maybe you're haunted by the voices that told you you didn't matter. But hear this. Your worth isn't on their lips. It's anchored in a God who doesn't forget the sparrow or the seed you planted that hasn't yet grown. Remember Jesus on the cross? In His darkest hour, He looked out over a crowd, many of whom would forget Him. But even then, He knew you wouldn't be forgotten. There's a power in that truth, not distant mysticism, but a deep, personal conviction you hold in your bones. You're not a ghost drifting through life. You are remembered, wanted, loved beyond measure. Maybe your heart is screaming for someone, anyone, to see you right now. I want you to know. God's eyes have not left you. Your name is etched on His heart, clear and bright. Take a breath. Let that sink in slowly. You are included in a story bigger than your loneliness. It's a story where lost things are found and forgotten ones are brought back into light. Sometimes the waiting tightens its grip because it feels endless. But endings don't come without purpose. God's timing is a canvas filled with unseen strokes. The masterpiece of your breakthrough is just beginning. Hold on to this. You will have a new name that only the one who receives it will know. Revelation 2:17. You might not know that new name yet, but it's there waiting with soft power behind the scenes of your life. Lean into the waiting, lean into the loneliness. It's not your identity, just your soil for growth. You're stronger than you think, not because of your own strength, but because the one who made you remembers every tear and every sigh you've longed to be heard. If something in your heart whispered, "Thank you," or "I don't feel so alone anymore," type one word below what you're praying for today. Let this be a place where quiet struggles meet fierce hope. And if you want more moments like this, where your pain meets promise, subscribe. Let's walk through this waiting together, one word of encouragement at a time. You are remembered. You are loved. And most of all, you are never forgotten.